Let me tell you, this kid Nick Shirley, I have no clue where he came from, but he's one of the realest dudes in America right now. You want to talk about journalism? This guy is the definition of journalism. So, if you don't know, obviously, thousands, like 50,000, 60,000 people from Morocco, I guess other parts of Africa, stormed into Spain. In my opinion, a literal definition of an invasion. Almost all of them were military-aged men, no wife, no kids. A lot of them just stormed. A lot of them were smiling, laughing. I mean, what the heck was going on here? An absolute embarrassment for Spain, an absolute embarrassment for European countries. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, in my opinion, an invasion. Well, Nick Shirley is there a couple days later, right in the heart of it, interviewing these people who invaded Spain. This is not new to him as well. We saw what he did when Minnesota was dealing with that fraud situation. He did the same in California, same in New York. People are trying to ban him. People are trying to attack him. People are confronting him on the streets. This dude is not scared of anybody. He's right there in the heart of the problems, covering real situations, real people involved. I mean, come on now. Let's take a look at this. This is going to be in about 1.5 speed because it's late at night. I'm not trying to stay up all night. It's like a 28-minute video, but we're going to watch it. Let's take a look at it. Original link to the video will be down below in the description. Here we go.
This is a crazy situation right now. Do you think it will take vigilantes to actually make a difference here inside of Europe?
I'm the first vigilante here. They're gonna fear me.
I mean, if the police and the government is not going to do anything about people literally invading the country, look at them. These are military-age men. You might see a woman or a child every now and then.
1,000 migrants who came across from the Moroccan border into the country of Spain. This is mainland
I
Spain.
mean,
right
what is
behind me.
this?
However, right now I'm heading over to Ceuta.
You don't enter a country like
in
that.
Spain. However, it is on the African continent. There's a few towns that are part of Spain that are on the African continent.
Not consider that an
Ceuta
invasion.
is one of them. Literally over 60,000 migrants.
If you respected the country, you wouldn't, burst through it, hop over fences.
These migrants quite literally came over by the truckloads. And
Yeah,
people are
what
wondering
are we
if it was
doing
a coordinated
here?
attack or if it was just the Moroccans that were coming over and seeking for a better life, or
It had to be
if it was
planned.
an actual invasion. And just recently, in April, the Prime Minister of Spain came out the plan to give over 500,000 migrants legal status here inside of the country. Right now, we're
These
heading over
liberal
to Ceuta to see it for
politicians
ourselves.
in
We'll be
Europe,
speaking
they're
with the
ruining
migrants
it.
themselves, with the Spaniards, and we'll even be going to the border to see what actually happens.
See, and
inside
he
the town.
interviews
Right now,
both
if you are not
sides.
subscribed to the channel, we're so close to 2 million subscribers. Go ahead, hit that
I really
subscribe
like
button,
what
hit
he's
the
doing.
like.
I'm
Now
being
let's see what
serious.
actually
People in
happening.
California
Here we go. Now to
want to
start,
ban
I have a
him
citizen vigilante by the name Ancia who saw and predicted that the migrants were coming just days before.
because he's exposing
Now let's see
fraud.
what's happening.
How can you even be mad at it? He's exposing fraud, waste of taxpayer dollars in the U.S. But here he is in Europe now.
¿Eres de Morocco?
Well, I guess
¿De Morocco?
Africa, because the part where he's at is in Africa.
¿Por qué vinieron aquí a España?
They come for work. Why not go to work in Morocco? All these people, they take pride in their countries, yet they move to other countries.
That's why they crossed, assuming.
On July 31st was the day when quite literally 60,000 people came across, and right now a lot of those young men have returned back to.
I was going to put subtitles on, but what I'm watching on doesn't really have subtitles because I'm not watching on YouTube due to ads.
These groups are created.
You just gotta deal with it.
The military are here as well. He said one thing. He said, this is Morocco. One of them said, this is Morocco because they think this is Morocco.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm seeing. These people
This has been Spanish
think like
since
this
400
is
years.
owed
400 years before
Morocco.
Morocco got his independence. So
See?
it doesn't make any sense. But still they say this is Morocco.
Is this the first stop for most migrants to head up into the rest of Europe?
Yes, this is the main door, the main gate.
And we know in a couple of days, if these
Right now
people
we're
aren't
heading
out
to
of
the
there, they're going to be heading to
Here we
England.
go.
They're
We've
going to be
made it
heading to
the
other
border. A lot of
European
migrants actually
countries.
now going back to Morocco. So for instance, right here we have a group of Moroccans that are now going back to Morocco. So right here is where they all came into the country, and right
When you
now
have 60,000
they're going
people,
back
though, there's
to
only so
Morocco.
much you could do.
Now there are still thousands upon thousands of migrants out inside the city, and we'll be finding them in just a moment. However, it's super important for you guys to understand exactly what happened at the border. So this is the border right now. We do have some people that are turning themselves in, and now they're saying just go back to Morocco. And it looks like you guys do have some floaties out now to stop people from coming in. Were those there before?
The thing is, I don't understand why they didn't put this before when this started. Why now? Why now? That's my question.
Do you think it was coordinated to let them all come in that day?
It's coordinated because I cannot imagine.
It only makes sense to be coordinated. I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but
in cybersecurity, in
you don't
military,
have
how
50,000
these
people
can get out of
same
control
day storm.
in this country. It's unbelievable.
There has to be a
Nobody can
major
if it's not
investigation.
coordinated.
You guys going back to Morocco?
Morocco's government needs to be held
Ask them
liable.
why they came here and what's the situation like in Morocco.
They came thinking that they will have work and food here, and there is not, so they go back.
How come everyone came in flip-flops? ¿Por qué todos vinieron aquí en chanclas?
Viva
Harraga! Viva Harraga وفسحكم العالم!
What was it like the day everyone started coming in?
No, que esto es un jaleo muy grande. Han hecho un alboroto total.
So now we have another person
And it's
going
a
back
small
to
area,
Morocco,
too, so
and
there's
everyone
only
just
so
grew.
much
They
room
closed
they
down
could
all the
fit in.
shops because they were afraid all the towns were about to get looted. So when all the migrants came over here, they thought they were going to get food, they're going to try to get jobs, but all the stores were closed.
Look at that, it's a
Everyone
mess.
came through the border. They swam from the Moroccan side. Those floaties weren't there at the time, so they all just swam in or walked across the border here.
They were swimming and walking through these rocks. Someone crossing.
So right now you have a group of people trying to swim in right now, and then you also have people being taken back into Morocco from the Spanish police. While people are actively trying to swim into Spain right now, you actually have them also sending the people back to Morocco at the same time. Looks like you have the Navy
Look
out
at the
here.
mess
Where
on
were
that
they
beach.
at?
Listen, people of Spain, if you're liberal, if you actually support these migrants, what do you have to say about the trash? What do you have to say about the chaos that's happening in your own
You
country?
came all the way from Madrid.
Yeah, I came all the way over.
Even if
from
you
Madrid
support
by
these
car,
illegal
because
migrants.
From Monday, I started to see in the news that a little amount of people was doing that, but not at this dimension. It started slowly and then got completely out of hands.
And so you saw it ahead of time, but the military and the police didn't.
Correct. That's a good point. I didn't think about that, but yes,
So you think they could have done something to stop this?
yeah, they could did something beforehand, for sure. That's why all the Spanish people think that this was kind of coordinated.
As we get away from the border, people are still in floaties coming across. You have all these people sleeping here in the back of this shop right here. And now you have lines of people waiting to get food. What
That's
did you
just
think when you saw
sad.
all these people coming across? Would you say this was an invasion?
Yes, an invasion is armed with weapons. I think this is an occupation because they are not coming with weapons. But it's an occupation, for sure. The people from Ceuta, they couldn't even eat. They couldn't even go to the supermarket for 3 days. The people of Ceuta was suffering this situation. They couldn't go to the supermarket, they couldn't go to the pharmacy.
See?
They couldn't go anywhere. They couldn't go to the street. Because a lot of security, a lot of big groups of guys hanging out in the street.
And now we're coming upon a big group of men. And there's no woman. I haven't seen a single woman
No,
going
same-
back
yeah,
or
it's
coming.
1% was woman.
So here's everyone coming in right now. Looks like they're opening up the shops for people to come in and get some food. Is everyone from Morocco?
Yeah, these people aren't here. These
Todos son de
people
Morocco?
don't give two craps
Everyone's from
about
Morocco?
Spain.
¿Y por qué vinieron aquí? Why'd you guys come here? ¿Por qué vinieron?
What's wrong with the working food in Morocco?
How old are you guys? ¿Cuántos años
Well,
tienen?
why? Why not make food and work in Morocco?
Me llamo Hamza. ¿Cuántos años? 21.
Pregúntales si estaba organizado desde Marruecos o por redes sociales.
لا لا ما قصدي الناس في تيك توك. كله مغرب
The police in Morocco, they told them to come.
Right now we have this young kid translating for us. We just asked him if they came through because of social media and TikTok. And they just said that the Moroccan police let them in. Why'd you come here to Spain? ¿Por qué vinieron aquí a España?
Porque no tengo vivir a Marruecos.
¿Y por qué?
Porque no tengo vivir, no tengo trabajo, no tengo dinero.
The situation here is getting a little
Wearing
dicey.
Under Armour and a Nike bag.
Nobody really knows what language to speak. English,
I mean,
Spanish,
I get it. That doesn't necessarily mean he has money, but
Amigo, gracias, muchas gracias.
Ahora, Londres, ¿dónde vas?
Amigo, Marruecos.
Para Europa.
Yep. See?
¿Qué parte?
People say these are far-right conspiracy theories.
Rusia necesita mano obra barata, Marruecos manda.
Like,
Derechos humanos, no hay Marruecos.
they literally said themselves where they're going.
Buscarlo, hasta en China, derechos humanos.
So here you have a group of them that all came through from Morocco. Where are you guys going now? Paris, Londres.
ألمانيا بروكسل
A far-right
بلجيكا
conspiracy theorists.
دنمارك
We're called
يا من
far-right
يلا لافيو
supremacists
And how old are you guys?
when they're literally saying it right here, what they're going to do.
21. ¿Por qué mujeres no vinieron aquí? All these men right here, not a single woman in sight. He said something about women in Islam. What is
They're
what
going
is
to bring
Islam
these
being a woman?
ideologies to these
He was saying
European
that,
countries that
Islam
are
says that
mainly
women must
Catholic,
be kept
mainly
at home.
Christian.
So they leave all their wives
It's
back
gonna
in their
damage the
country with
culture.
no money, no jobs, no food,
Yeah.
but then they come here all by themselves.
Correct.
You as a woman, how did you feel seeing 40,000, 60,000 migrants come across the border here?
Me sentí amenazada. No podía salir con el bebé. No podíamos salir porque yo vivo en un ático, pero tengo vecinos que vivían en
If
el
they don't
primero y
respect
tenían miedo de
women
que
in
saltaran
their
a las
countries,
casas.
why are they going to
Es
respect
peligroso.
women in
Porque cuando
the
vienen
countries
grabados
that
es
they
peligroso.
go to?
How do you feel knowing that the women here feel threatened? Amenazado.
I feel very, very angry. I cannot understand how we let our own woman live with fear, running to their homes with the baby. Like, I don't want to stay in the street. I go home. Thank you. I'm not gonna allow this. Any Spanish guy shouldn't allow this. If we are real men, we should do something right now. We should do something right now.
And you're the only one out here.
I'm the only one here from Madrid. No one didn't came with me. No one wanted to come with me.
You think if strong men don't stand up for countries in Europe and America, they'll eventually fall?
Yes. If we don't wake up now, we will fall
Yes.
for sure. This is our moment. Wake up, Europe. Wake up.
You think it will take vigilantes to actually make a difference here inside of
I'm the
Europe?
f***ing first vigilante here. They're gonna fear me. I'm sick of this push. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of
I'm
seeing
curious to
women,
see what this
Spanish
guy's
women
gonna do, though.
running away in our.
I feel like he's all talk, I'm not going to lie.
I'm sick of this.
The police here only came after it took place. They're not reacting to the cause. They're not reacting to what actually caused it to happen.
They're not reacting. They are under the orders of the government. They cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. It's the only people, only the people in the ground, only the citizens can do something. Citizens, wake up. This is our moment. We need to wake up as citizens, as European citizens.
Now we got word that there are people up in the top of the mountain hiding from the police, so we headed to the tip top. Because of how the situation got, people left the border and they started heading up the mountain of this small city, and now they're up top here in the mountain. This is where they're sleeping and staying away from the authorities up here on the top of these mountains. They're coming down right now. You have a group of them coming through right here. and this is where they're sleeping to stay
That's
away from the
ridiculous.
authorities. Right there, they had that man running away. So they're staying up here inside of the mountain, and then they're staying away from the authorities. There's another one coming out of the mountain right there. And now,
But what are
the
these people?
military's coming
Like,
through
what are they
right
going to do? The military? They can actually do
now.
something
Military
about
just
it?
came through, yelled at the person. Now they're running back up into the mountain. Look, now there's another one coming through the mountain right here. Everyone's just coming out, popping out of this mountain right now. Two guys right there,
Oh my
another guy right there, another
goodness.
guy right there. Three guys just popped out of the mountain. And this guy just ran right into
I mean,
the bush.
60,000,
And the other guy just
it's
jumped
gonna
out
be
of the mountain,
hard.
Came and jumped into this brush right
It's
here.
going to be hard.
Morocco? Barcelona? So now all these guys are just coming out of the mountain. They can't get food, but they all have cigarettes somehow. ¿Qué pasó aquí?
Oh, jeez.
No. And right now, the people going on runs with sticks to fight off anybody that potentially comes their way. That's how crazy it's getting right now here. You have people living up here in the mountains. There's 20 people living behind that bush right there. These guys are all going to Madrid, and runners are running around with sticks to hit anyone if they're trying to attack them on their run. In Spain, are you guys able to have guns?
Why does
Do you own a
Europe
gun?
put up
No,
with this?
no, it's forbidden. But military people and police, they have their own guns, and I know a lot of people here is bringing their personal weapons.
So if you're like that runner right there who doesn't have a gun, you're carrying a stick.
Yeah, correct. He's carrying a stick. A lot of people is carrying sticks. Groups of local people with sticks everywhere.
You
Everyone.
shouldn't have to
For
do that in
security
your own
reasons.
country.
So not guns, but sticks.
Yeah, not guns, but sticks, like in the medieval.
Welcome to Europe.
Welcome to Europe. Welcome to the medieval age.
Why do you think your politicians are allowing this to happen?
If they allow this to become the third world, they know, people in power, they know that they will be able to do whatever they want. They will increase their power because a ruler in the third world is a real ruler.
And so you're saying in a first world country where there's order, that way the politicians can't take that much power.
Yeah.
Because there's order.
The thing here is that people in power know that if
These
they
politicians don't really
become
care about
this,
their
the third
people
world, they will
and their
increase their
country.
power and their money even more. That's the thing, because they can control the society in an easier way. I mean, if you keep
He
this
makes
full
a
of
good point.
third worlders, you can do whatever you want if you are in power.
And your prime minister right now, according to Polymarket, he has the second best odds of becoming the prime minister again, but his odds are very low on Polymarket. But your prime minister just created a way for over 500,000 migrants to get legal status here inside of Spain. Do you think your prime minister Sanchez is trying to up his odds and his probability of becoming the prime minister once again by importing all these migrants?
Yeah, because he knows that he has a strategy, a very clear strategy. He gets the money from the taxes from the working people in Spain, and he gives away some help to these migrants, and then he easily can get boats. He's basically buying boats.
That's sad.
Basically buying boats. That's all about that. It's all about power and money. People in church only want to have more power and more money. And the easiest way to do it is to fill this country with third worlders.
So right now on Polymarket, Pedro Sanchez actually has a very low probability of winning this election, but he has created a way for over 500,000 migrants to get legal status here inside of Spain, and then they'd be able to vote.
This is what
As
we're
driving through
seeing
town,
in
all the shops
America.
are closed down right now.
This is why we need the
shop's
SAVE
closed.
Act.
This shop's closed. We have the shop owner right here standing outside of his store.
Military.
The military's coming through the streets right now. This shop's closed. This shop's closed.
Pharmacy.
This shop's closed. All the shops here in downtown are
This
closed
is
right
not
now.
good for
We
the
have one shop that
economy.
was open, and the shop owner was standing outside of it.
All of the businesses closed, yeah, because they don't want to be robbed.
Now we're at a cemetery, and here at the cemetery, you have
And you see with
migrant
Nick Shirley, like, he's
in the
not really
cemetery.
around people with
Fountain over there, fountain over here, and a fountain
security.
down below. They're using the cemetery to shower and clean out all their clothes. So this is quite literally a
Disrespecting
shower,
the
using
people who
cemetery
died
to
in
shower,
that
kind of
country. Like,
representation of what's actually
do we
happening
see
here.
the problem
People
here?
died for this country, and now you have migrants that are showering on their graves.
That's absolutely
He was a man
ridiculous
from
and
Spain. To
sad.
see that migrants are now showering on the dead graves of people who died for Spain. How does that make you feel?
If my ancestors, these are my ancestors. These, all of them, are my ancestors. If they wake up, they will say, "This is insane. This is insane."
Like,
Send
what are
them
we doing?
back immediately. Immediately.
And now right here, it looks like the military has got a group of the guys that are up in the mountain. Now they're all coming down, being walked down the mountain right now. And once again, not a single woman in
Ay-yi-ay.
sight. It's all just a group of men right here, all being escorted down the mountain from the Spanish military. There's another group back there as well. And right here in the mountains, we have another group of people who are
And
getting
Nick will
pushed
say
down
it
the
right to your
mountain
face,
from the Spanish
too.
military. It looks like the Spanish military and
He'll
the
say it
Spaniards
right
are
in
starting
front
to
of
do
them.
something
He's not
about this
scared of
migrant crisis.
anybody.
It has gotten really, really bad. All these people are now fleeing, coming down the mountain, being pushed down.
I do
from
fear
the
for his safety.
military,
I'm being serious.
And the police are coming up.
There's some
right now.
wacky people out there.
As the police made a push to get everyone down the mountain, due to the sheer amount of people that crossed into the country when
Look
they
at
opened up
that.
the gates, there were so many people
Ay,
and so
ay,
many
ay.
children that entered. We headed to a camp where there were tons of abandoned children. Familia? ¿Cuántas personas vinieron con usted? How many people came with you? Why'd you come here? ¿Por qué vinieron aquí? Why'd you come?
Quieren ir a España, sí, a Madrid, Barcelona, cualquier sitio.
How old are these kids right here?
15, 16, 18, 15, 14.
15, 14 years old. And where are their parents?
Están en Marruecos, cada uno a su cosa.
Are you guys nervous?
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Lamine Yamal or Ronaldo?
Ronaldo لكن لما يعمل رونالدو الوالده تعيش الوالده.
I didn't know what questions to ask him. I was like, Lamine Yamal or Ronaldo? Adios. How old are you guys?
For the kids, I do have more sympathy.
No trabajó, no.
Viva España.
15.
You're 15 years old.
15 years.
Sus padres?
بابا وماما في المارويكوس.
No papa, no mama.
امريكان ساكن في فاس جينا العلب باش نمشيو اسبانيا.
موراكو از بيوتيفول. حنا الدراري ديالنا ما عندهمش مستقبل تما فهمتيني.
So here they're all showering. This is where these guys have set up. They're showering out of these buckets right here. It's actually really sad to see this. This is how they're cleaning their clothes. This is where these guys are getting their water at to shower. They're showering out of buckets right now. They're getting it from this pipe underneath the street right now. And they're all showering, washing their clothes out of this bucket. It's actually just really
This
sad
is
to
the
see.
kind of country you want to
This is
have.
what the situation's like here at the border of Spain and Morocco. They're using laundry detergent for shampoo. We finally found our first 2 women here this whole entire video. How come you came to Spain?
Pedro Sanchez.
Pedro Sanchez, good?
Sanchez good.
Viva España.
Viva España. Viva España. No Morocco.
How old are you?
17.
He's 17 years old. And 15.
Marocco no trabajo, no school.
So all these guys here, like Pedro Sanchez, a lot of people are saying that he's the reason why all this is happening. These are the first women we've seen this entire video. Why flip-flops? Everyone's got flip-flops. To swim. We found out where they're all living. 13 years old. So all these kids are coming over here. 13 years old. This kid's 14. And they're all here by themselves. Y padres, mamá, papá?
No, mamá, no papa. No trabajo, no tengo.
No Marruecos للشارع.
No familia.
Papa, mamá, España.
So now we came to the spot. This is where all the kids
Quiero
are.
España, quiero
I
España.
have no idea what they're saying. ¿Qué está la situación en Morocco?
No travel, no school, no hospitality, no school, no AIDS, no AIDS,
No food, no eat?
no AIDS.
Yeah, vamos. All right. Put a lot of trust in these kids right here. Wow, this is where they're all at down here. This is between the border of Morocco and Spain now. We're literally right by the border wall. The border's right there. ¿Qué pasa? Like these people are just getting shade underneath the cars. That's how bad the situation is right now. The kids are here, quite literally doing anything just to get shade right now. No food, no water. The police are down here. ¿Quién habla español? Español. All right, we're looking for someone who speaks Spanish. This is a crazy situation right now. I'm looking for someone to speak Spanish. No one speaks Spanish. Everyone's saying over here they speak Spanish, but no one speaks Spanish.
Español, dime viva los españoles.
I have no idea what that is. Pedro Sanchez.
gracias.
Viva España, viva España.
Viva España.
Fanatic, solo fanatic.
تحياتي تريد ديزا باي باي تحياتي تريد رينكو أول الزاوية
Viva le roi d'Espagne. ولت تحياتي ولت.
تحياتي تريد رينكو الحومة الزاوية نواسي تحياتي نواسي حومة الزاوية.
It's all a mess.
¿Quién habla español? We're picking up quite the crowd right here.
Pedro Sanchez, I love you.
English? Yo hablo inglés. Why'd you guys come here to Spain?
For better chances, better opportunities. We were not working in Morocco. We came.
You came?
Everyone came and we came.
How many of you came? How many?
Pedro Sanchez.
Me and my friends were like 4. We're 4.
They always come to
What do you guys think
the
about Pedro
European
Sanchez?
countries.
قولوا راجل مزيان قولوا
Pedro Sanchez.
good, very good. جيد.
Bueno. Mucho bueno.
Mucho bien. Gracias, gracias.
Viva Pedro Sanchez.
Viva, bravo. Pedro Sanchez, I love you.
And what do you plan? Where are you going now?
We can't go nowhere right now. They should take us somewhere.
Where do you want to go?
Spain.
What part?
I don't know.
And how old are you?
قال لك علاش باغي نمشي اسبانيا.
How old are you?
17.
17 years old. And what do you want to do with your life? What do you want to do for work
I want to study. I want to finish my studies in Spain.
in Spain?
Yeah.
And after Spain, where do you want to go?
I'm not sure. I just want to go to Spain right now. This
you
is
know-
the goal right now.
And how do you plan to get out of Ceuta?
Ceuta,
How are you going to leave? In a boat?
through asylum.
For asylum?
Yeah.
And what are you fleeing in Morocco? What is
What
life
do they
in
even
danger in
seek?
Morocco? How
Like,
do you
there's no
want to leave?
war.
You want my opinions on Morocco?
الحياة العادة في
I can say that. It's tough. It's tough.
Are people dying there? Is it dangerous?
People are dying. Yes, of course. People are dying from hunger, from not enough work opportunities.
Then they come to Europe and bring these same ideologies. Oh, yeah.
Señor, ¿hablas español? English? Oh, how are you? Good. Where are you from?
I came from Paris.
You came from Paris?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you
I'm
a journalist?
Yeah.
And what do you think about what's going on here?
It's horrible.
It's very bad.
Very bad. Very bad. So bad. I don't know.
And
Yeah.
how come you think they allowed this to happen?
Sorry?
How come you think they allowed this to happen?
Really, I don't know. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Really, I'm shocked.
He's a fellow journalist right here, and he's shocked.
Yeah.
This is an extremely dire situation. Lots of young people.
Yes.
These kids are all 14, 15 years old.
15, 12, 10, 8 years. I saw 8 years. It's really horrible.
An 8-year-old.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
I can't talk.
Okay. Look, now we got people throwing clothes.
Oh, yeah.
I then headed to the center of the town with the citizen vigilante Mancia.
I saw the Red Cross too donating.
So now people,
It's
they're
their
walking
job.
around with their dogs.
I understand
because,
that.
Muslims,
That's
you know,
what their
like
mission
dogs.
is. But it's like they incentivize it then. See, and here he goes getting
Now we got people
attacked.
throwing stuff at us.
This is not new.
Look, he's got the rocks now. He's throwing rocks. Oh, shit. They're throwing rocks.
Look at that. I'm going to stab both of you?
Look, now we're getting chased. He has a knife.
These are people that are getting welcomed to Europe.
He's got a knife. He's got a knife. Just like that, we have finished our mission here in Spain. We showed you guys the truth of what was actually going on. We finished with a knife. We finished with a knife chase
Look at that.
down the hill, and then got escorted back
Getting
up to our
chased by somebody with a knife.
Please, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like.
And these are the same
Consider
people that are going to be in
subscribing.
Europe
So
soon.
subscribers. This is Nick, and I'll see you guys next video.
All for work, for new life. Well, folks, that right there is real journalism. You get what exactly is happening in Spain right now, what is going to potentially happen to a lot of European countries. This stuff like this was happening under the Biden administration in America. I don't know if it was as this bad. I mean, millions of people entered. But what's going on right now in Spain and Europe with this illegal immigration situation is scary stuff. It is a problem. I'm going to tell you this. It is a problem. Take it seriously. That's all I have to say. Nick Shirley, a legend, one of the GOATs right now in America. True journalist. Shout out to him. But everything I need to said was said in this video. So, hey, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, subscribe, help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm out, guys. Peace.